So we're up here on my family farm today. We're standing over a food plot we call the tennis ball court. Reason we call it that is we are on all sides surrounded by black walnuts, and when we initially got this plot going, it looked like tennis balls laying across the open field. Those green, bright green walnut, they really have attributed to the high acidity level in the soil, so it's been very difficult to get a plot established. What you see behind me here is the Illusions Easy Greens food plot system.
There's a couple cool things about this plot I want to run through. What great design they put into this and the thought process before they planted this. It's a long plot, it goes lengthwise, it's not wide, so shot opportunity. They have two of their main pinch points or funnels at both ends. So archery hunting at both ends, close shots inside, 15, 20 yards. They add water holes, scrape trees, kind of those sweeteners, so the archery hunting at both ends, like I said, great opportunities. And these two ends, really high traffic, high pinch points. They knew that before they put this plot in. And the setups they have here for firearm season, the shooting lanes go end to end, so they can set up with wind direction, using the phase system, using the wind, blowing it off of the plot. They can shoot that entire distance with a firearm. So set up great for archery and for firearms. And a lot of thought went into that, and I think that's key for designing food plots. Another aspect is as it curves a little bit, deer can't see that full range. So if you are hunting one end or the other and a big buck shows up, and you need to do some communication or try to coax that deer in, they can't see the full way. They also experiment a little bit. They'll be putting in screens here soon to just block those different visible aspects for deer, so they have to commit and come in close for a shot. As the plot rolls off on all ends, there's bedding areas and bedding cells where deer are close in. Future designs for this property, I know they just opened up a big 3-acre section. So as deer transition from bedding, they grab a quick drink, walk through the easy greens, grab a bite here, perennial mix, then they're gonna head to the destination food source. There's been a lot of thought process put into this plot, the location, and how it works with the deer flow. They've shot 5 bucks in the past couple seasons, had a tremendous amount of success. This plot draws deer from all over.
What we did is we planted it last fall. We're in early summer now here, half a year later. Food plot's standing great. We've done soil starter applications. We got really minimal weed growth with that humic acid that's in the soil starter. It really suppresses the weeds down and allows all of what we want coming up to flourish. We haven't had any real good rain here in about a month, but the food plot's doing good. We're sitting at, I would say, anywhere between like 6 inches to 8 inches on the flower height right now, which is kind of exactly what we want to see, especially in this drought period. So the two things that we're going to do now is we're going to come through today and spray Root Booster. Root Booster is a high potassium and phosphate liquid fertilizer application. It's a no-burn technology. And with this no-burn technology, what I mean by that is the composition of the materials that are in your fertilizer are non-corrosive to your actual food plot stand. You will get burn if you do this middle of the day and you got high sun, no clouds, just due to the fact that water droplets will magnify on those leaf petals. What it's going to be doing is just delivering a huge amount of potassium and phosphate down through the plants. We're directly feeding it onto the plant, down through the stem system and into the root system, really help retain whatever moisture and water is in the soil. So if you don't have any timely rains, this is a really good backup option. So one thing that we get asked a lot is when to mow your Easy Greens food plot. You're gonna wanna wait until a timely rain. Do it just before that. Set your mower deck at its highest height, whether that's 4, 6, 8 inches, because the mission of this is just taking these flower heads off at the top, not digging too far down into the foliage. When the flowers are dry and those seed pods are hard, that's what's gonna really help broadcast your Easy Greens food plot. With that rain coming in behind it, it'll drive it down into that soil bed, essentially reseeding your food plot. That's what's gonna give you your 4, 6, 7 year lifespan out of one single planting of a food plot. You'll be extremely surprised on how easy, efficient, and successful an Easy Greens food plot is to reestablish and have that full growth for your fall hunting.
For more advanced strategies and tactics, follow along with the Groundwork series at the Deer Society YouTube channel, the free Deer Society app, or at any of the Deer Society social media channels.